Hey guys, it's the Moody Buff Pains. We're back again with another haul video. This one is for about halfway through the month of May, and somehow I think we have more than we had for the entire month of April.
Yeah, that really shocked us both, I think.
But if you've been following me on Instagram for a while, it doesn't surprise you guys at all. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. First we're going to start with DVDs that we've picked up. First one is Where the Truth Lies. I believe this was a Dollar Tree pickup.
Yeah, that was.
Hi, Ashes. You got The Wild Wedding. The School. The third season of Children's Hospital. Hoping to find some more seasons of that one.
Definitely.
And those were all from Dollar Tree. And then I got Mario Bava's Shock, also known as Beyond the Door 2. This is a Blue Underground release.
Maybe one day they'll do a Blu-ray.
Hopefully. Over Her Dead Body. Picked that one up for Lake Bell because I love her. The Future. This is directed by Miranda July. I just watched one of her other movies, which we'll talk about in a minute. And so I wanted to see this one. You do this one.
And then I picked up Revolting Rhymes. Just one that only got the DVD release. And I love Road Doll stories since childhood, so definitely wanted to own that one.
Alright, so we've got a ton of label stuff to get into. So we'll just go ahead and dive into that. First up, I've got Twilight Times, which they are unfortunately going out of business.
Yeah.
I've picked up quite a few from them. So first up, we got the Valachi Papers. I think I'm saying that correctly. The Stone Killer, Charles Bronson movie. Pretty sure all these are blind buys. The Panic in Needle Park. This is one I've wanted to add to the collection for a while. From Noon Till 3, another Bronson. Fever Pitch. The 7-Ups. Looking forward to that one.
We got Rollerball. La Bambola di Satana.
I think so.
Gidget. The Boston Strangler. Baby Boom.
I watched that one shortly after I got it. It's a really cute movie. Written by Nancy Myers.
10 Rillington Place. And finally, 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag.
And then I got some Vinegar Syndromes here. You got the Forgotten Gialli Volume 1 set, which this has Trauma, Police Are Blundering in the Dark, and the Killer is one of 13. It's a really cool box set. I've been loving these box sets that Vinegar Syndrome's been putting out. And I'm assuming there will be a Volume 2 since this was Volume 1. And then we have Dolly Dearest, which is, I know this is one that people have been wanting on Blu-ray for a while. I've never seen it, but I'm looking forward to it. We got Pale Blood, which I watched this one the other night. Really cool vampire flick. Definitely recommend this one. Then this one isn't Vinegar Syndrome, but this is one that they did with AGFA. It's the McPherson tape, which I know is like a really early found footage film. And I've heard there's a lot of people that like this one, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Alright, next we got a couple of Scorpion releases. We have Avalanche and To All a Good Night.
Been wanting to pick that one up for a while. Finally pulled the trigger on that one.
Then we have got an MVD Marquee Collection title, I See You.
Stallone flick that I'm looking forward to watching.
And then we got a few Code Reds. Last Plane Out, High Point, Being Different, and Blackout.
Check out that one from Hamilton Book for really good price. Next up, I've got a bunch of arrows. I got most of these from the MVD Entertainment Group sale. First up, this one actually is just a new release. It's called The Wind. It's by Nico Mastorakis. I've liked all of the films I've seen by him so far, and this one was no exception. Really enjoyed that one. And then the rest of these are from that sale. We got Who Saw Her Die, Orgies of Edo. Hopefully I said that right. Deadly Manor. This one's from the same director as Edge of the Axe, so looking forward to that one. Apprentice to Murder. It's Donald Sutherland, so it's probably going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Same with Willem Dafoe in The Loveless. I love anything that Willem Dafoe does.
Right? He just does good in everything.
Yeah. FM. That one looks like fun. Terraformers. The Fifth Chord. And Hitchhike to Hell.
Next up, a couple of Dark Force titles. There's Yeti, Giant of the 20th Century.
That one looks like fun.
And The Banker. And then we have got a bunch of Kino titles. We have got Gross Anatomy, ZPG, or Zero Population Growth, This World, Then the Fireworks, The House on Carroll Street, More Dead Than Alive, Certain Fury, Cop Out, Chamber of Horrors, 52 Pickup, The Falcon and the Snowman, and Funny Bones.
And of course, if you guys have seen any of these and you're fans of them, let us know in the comments, and we'll bump them towards the top of the watch list. Hopefully we could start doing kind of a regular review series where we go back and watch some of our recent pickups and let you know what we thought of them. Next up, we got a couple Criterions, which I don't usually buy them on release day, but if they're ones I'm really looking forward to, I'll usually pick them up. The first one is Me and You and Everyone We Know, which is directed by Miranda July. I've wanted to see this one for a long time. I've had the DVD for ages, just never popped it in. But I watched it the other day and I really, really enjoyed this film. It's quirky and it's kind of weird. It may not be for everyone, but if you're kind of into those quirky, weird character pieces, I think you'll enjoy this one. And it's a great transfer from Criterion. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Same with this one. Grand Budapest Hotel, highly awaited Criterion release from Wes Anderson. And that's an awesome movie.
Yeah, and it looked great too. Criterion did a good job with that.
They did a really good job. I'll let you talk about that one.
This is a Synapse release. It's Path of Blood. As far as I know, I think it's the only animated title that they've put out.
I'd say so.
So I definitely wanted to pick that one up. I'm really excited to watch that one soon.
And then we got some Shout/Scream titles. I got Rolling Thunder, which I saw was going out of print. It was already sold out on their website, but I picked it up from Amazon. I think this one was an Amazon pickup. What Keeps You Alive. It's a newer IFC film that I've heard some really good things about, so looking forward to watching that one. And then these next two I picked up from their Cabin Fever Reliever sale that they had last month, and they finally showed up. First one is Bones, starring Snoop Dogg. This is another one that I've owned on DVD for a while, but haven't gotten around to watching. And then this one, really been meaning to pick that one up. That's The Fly Collection, which I've only seen the remake with Jeff Goldblum. So really looking forward to diving into these. This is a great package from Scream Factory. So definitely one to pick up.
Yeah. Alright, next we're going to move into the Blu-rays that we picked up.
We got The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I was really surprised I didn't own this one yet. And this is Renaissance.
That's an animated one I found out about that I wanted to pick up. It looks really cool, and it stars Daniel Craig.
We got This is Spinal Tap. Can't believe I didn't own this one. Gotta watch it. We got The Demolisher. These are some that I picked up from Hamilton Book. Children of the Corn, Genesis.
Because we gotta have all of those movies.
Yeah, that's definitely a completionist purchase. Sorcerer. This is directed by William Friedkin. I've heard nothing but good things about this film, so really looking forward to that one.
Likewise, I've heard nothing but good things about Waltz with Bashir.
And then this is a double set. Got this for cheap off Amazon. This is Stepmom and The Deep End of the Ocean. This is one that I've been meaning to add to the collection for a while just because I've heard so many things about it, and that's Victoria. Probably going to watch this one this week. This one we picked up at Dollar General. This is Dark Blue. Cop Out. The Hindenburg. Thunderstruck with Kevin Durant. We'll see how that one is.
Yeah, we got it for real cheap though, so it was like, why not?
Yeah. Cool Hand Luke. This is a buybacks pickup. The Past. It's from the same director that did Separation. So that one should be good. And then we got What's Up, Doc? And then we have the Old Boy remake. And I'll let you talk about that one.
The Secret of Nim. This is one that I couldn't believe I didn't already own, and I've been meaning to pick it up for a while, but it was only $5 at Walmart, so thank you Walmart for that. We got Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. Been meaning to pick that one up for a while. That one's one that I've heard is actually a pretty good one of the Scooby-Doo films that have come out. We have Nerdland.
Then we have Mother Krampus. Anesthesia. Welcome Home. Shark Lake, starring Dolph Lundgren. So you know that'll be a cinematic masterpiece. Same with this one. Flipper.
Oh, don't knock Flipper. That's a childhood favorite from the 90s.
I've never seen it. 5 Minutes of Heaven. The Hole. This one I've heard good things about. National Security. We got Catfight. Looks like fun. This one I've been hearing a lot of people talking about recently, and I'm not really sure why recently, but it's Willow Creek, which is, of course, written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. But I've heard it's a really fun movie, so looking forward to that one. Everything Will Be Fine. And Coming At Ya in 3D.
Next up, I've got the Pixar Short Films Collection, Volume 3. I showed off Volumes 1 and 2 in our last video, so I'm glad I have the full set of them now.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Atlantis double feature. We bought this one for the slipcover. This has been, honestly, a white whale for me.
Yeah, that one was really hard to find.
And we got lucky and found it on eBay finally, but that's been one that we've been searching for years.
Yeah, that's one of the last ones we needed for our Disney slipcover collection.
Yeah. Then we got Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, we watched this one. This one, it was a total blast.
It was crazy, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, really gory, just really over the top, lots of fun. It's from the same director that did Deathgasm, which we actually went and watched the next night, which was equally as awesome.
Next we have the Rhythm section. Then we've got The Lodge.
Love this movie.
We got Arkansas, which this one has a really good cast to it, so we'll have to check this one out soon, because I mean...
Yeah, I've heard okay things about it.
I Still Believe. Then we got The Jesus Rolls. We've heard that this is a bad movie.
Yeah,
but,
I've heard no good things about this, but we'll see. We'll be the judge of that.
You know, it's like, why not? Give it a try. We got Gretel and Hansel. We watched this one recently, and we really liked this one. It was interesting.
Yeah, Oz Perkins is a director to watch right now. I've really enjoyed all the films I've seen from him, which is just 3 now. But his first film, Black Coat's Daughter, is probably one of my favorite recent horror films. Like, it's just a great modern horror.
Next, we've got Vivarium. We have to watch this one soon. We keep meaning to.
Yeah, really looking forward to that one.
We got The Photograph. We did see this one in the theaters before they all shut down. This one's Fantasy Island.
It was entertaining.
Pretty average Blumhouse fare, in all honesty.
Yeah, if you go in with pretty low expectations, then I think you could enjoy it.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we finish off our regular Blu-rays, I've got some TV shows. This one's really been looking forward to this release. This is 30 Rock, the complete series from Mill Creek.
So excited to go and binge that.
Yeah, absolutely love that show. So thank you, Mill Creek, for putting it out on Blu-ray.
Thank you.
Yes. This one we just bought today at Buybacks. This is Mildred Pierce. It's an HBO miniseries, which I don't remember hearing much about it when it was on.
No.
But Kate Winslet, I mean, you can't go wrong with her. And then we got the first season of I Love Lucy on Blu-ray, which we're not sure if any of the other seasons were released on Blu-ray.
They either did the first season only or they did season 1 and 2. But we found that at Fry's for like $5 and weren't going to pass it up. So
yeah, it's I Love Lucy. And then this is another Fry's find, Life from BBC Earth.
Can't go wrong with BBC releases.
No.
And then I got the Tatami Galaxy, the complete series, for my anime section. I've heard really good things about this one. This is from the same guy that made Devilman Crybaby, which is on Netflix. And he also made a few films as well, which have come out through the G Kids label, which I'm sure I'll go about into some other video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really excited to get that TV show. That leaves us with the last of our stacks.
We've almost made it.
First, we have the first 3 entries of the Paramount Presents label, which these are actually really nice releases.
Yeah, they are. I was convinced when they announced the line, I was like, I'm not going to buy those. I cannot rebuy all these movies.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. They they are at least new 4K transfers. I would prefer them on 4K disc. But this is better than nothing. And again, like you were saying, they're really nice packaging, nice releases.
Yeah. So first one is Fatal Attraction, which we owned this before, but at the same time it's a new 4K scan, so we're really excited about that. Next one is one I don't even think had been on Blu-ray before.
I don't think so.
So this is a good one to pick up. Was King Creole with Elvis Presley. Was really excited to have that. I love Elvis's films. And then we have To Catch a Thief, which that one was on Blu-ray before, but this is a new 4K scan as well. So that was really nice.
They all are.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock, can't go wrong.
Yeah.
This one is Tigers Are Not Afraid. This is a steelbook, which I don't really care for steelbooks, but I think this was the only way it was released on Blu-ray. Either way, this was a Shudder original film, and I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Alright, our 4Ks. First up, we've got Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge. That's the first animated Mortal Kombat film they've done, I believe. So I thought that'd be a good one to pick up on 4K. Next up is Bloodshot. We thought about watching this when they did the digital early release, but then decided to wait for the 4K because it was like a month later. And it'll probably look really good on the 4K anyways because it's a Sony release, so.
Yeah, for sure.
This one we just picked up at Buybacks. It is Backdraft.
Never seen that one, but always been meaning to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got such a good cast to it, too. We should check that one out. Next one up is The Mask of Zorro. I loved this one when I was a kid, so I'm really excited to see it on 4K, and the reviews for it have been phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one, so I'll have to watch it.
Yeah. Then we got The Call of the Wild, and we are very mad at Disney for them not producing slipcovers in recent weeks.
We won't go into that too much, but yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. And then last one we have for you tonight is Birds of Prey. And
this movie's so much fun.
This is such a fun movie, and they gave it such a fun release too. I mean, the shine to it and the colors and whatnot. It is a wonderful release.
I bet it looks awesome in 4K too.
I can't wait to watch that one again. Alright, we thought the 4Ks were the last thing, but we almost forgot to show off our Dollar Tree pickups. We will buy any movie for $1, as long as we don't own it.
Yeah, I think it mostly becomes really fun to just drive all around town and go to like 30 Dollar Trees and try to find a bunch of things.
Seriously, when we find out that dollar movies are going to Dollar Tree, we make a whole weekend of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll hit up every store possible within the vicinity.
So admittedly, it's a little bit of the thrill of the hunt for some of these, but there are good finds to be had at Dollar Tree.
And we always find a good amount every time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We're really lucky here because we have a lot of Dollar Trees in town.
So we'll go ahead and show off what we got this most recent round. Okay, he shoots, he scores.
Yeah, a lot of these are from Canada. A lot of these releases. Then we have Jerry.
Crave. This one is a double feature. It is Ship of Fools and Lilith. This one was a BBC show, Intruders. Stargate Atlantis Fans Choice. Swelter. Stranded. Force 10 from Navarone.
I think this is the one I'm most excited about. These next two.
Driven with Sylvester Stallone. And then, very lucky find, a Scream Factory title. Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre. Obviously the jewel of the collection right there.
Yeah, movie titles don't get much better than that. Alright, and then we've got The You Part 2. This is one of the ESPN 30 for 30 films. AD, The Bible Continues. Legend of the Naga Pearls?
Naga Pearls, I think.
I think that's how you say it. Puerto Ricans in Paris. The complete season 14 of Top Gear. One of the more random ones.
Yeah.
Gangster Empire, Rise of the Mob, the complete series.
Next one we got is Great Smoky Mountains. A little nature piece from Mill Creek.
Mm-hmm. Warehouse 13, season 1. And this is a horror double pack, The Invoking and the Wicked. This movie is Broken. And last one is Muay Thai Warrior.
So that's everything we picked up from Dollar Tree, and that is everything we have picked up in the first half of the month here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We hope that you guys are staying healthy and you're staying safe. The world's crazy right now, but enjoy your movies and enjoy your time together.
Definitely.
Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We really appreciate you guys being here. And we look forward to making more videos for you guys.
We'll see you around.
See ya.
I think I'm hosting with someone else today. Maybe next time. I know.